Our next guest, we're keeping an eye on that Saturday forecast.
Oh, and it looks good.
Yes, it does.
You're in luck.
They are the parents of a Churchville-Chili student who had a metastatic melanoma. They're honoring his memory. His name is Daniel, with Daniel's 5K, celebrating 10 years now.
Yes.
Tammy and Dean, nice to see you all.
Nice to see you too.
10 years, which I know is an accomplishment that this has been going on 10 years, but this also means now almost 10 years without your son.
Yeah, well, the nice part to remember is 10 years ago he ran the race with us. So that's the nice part.
How long was his battle? Because he ran and then passed away 4 months later.
Yes.
How long had he been fighting prior to that?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people, I think still people, when they hear melanoma or skin cancer, people think, oh, you can just get that wiped off and you're fine. Mm-hmm. He's obviously an example that it can be so much more serious than that. Are people getting that message, you think?
I don't think they're getting it as well as they should. They have to understand that melanoma, when it is on the epidermis, it can be removed, no problem. The problem is when it grows through the dermis and then becomes metastatic or metastasizes and moves throughout the body, and that's where it becomes a very dangerous thing. And unfortunately, our son was diagnosed in stage 4 metastatic, so there was nothing they really could do. We tried a bunch of clinical trials, but people have to be screened. That's the biggest thing. They have to protect themselves and be screened.
That's the hard message, though, or that's not a hard message. It's hard for people to, I guess, to do it. You've got to make an appointment.
Yes.
You have to go be screened. I know, Jen, you've done this. You have to put the sunscreen on your skin. I mean, these are active steps, but you want people to remember Daniel.
Yes.
Right? You want people to remember Daniel when they do those things.
Right.
Right.
Because it matters.
It does matter. It's preventable. This disease can be completely wiped off of the planet if people if they became screened. And then if any of the moles came back suspect, then the dermatologist will tell you that, come in every 6 months and let's just map these out and make sure that everything is the way it needs to be. They can prevent the disease completely.
Your community does remember. They've rallied around you for longer than 10 years, but 10 years with this race. Each time it has gone towards a different organization in our community, this time Golisano Children's Hospital, which I know brings a lot of interest in of itself. So details, if people still want to register, it is a 5K.
Yes, and it's a certified 5K by the USATF. So there are runners in the area who like to earn points and prepare for other races, and this, I've been told, is what they call a fast time track. So they like to get a faster time and earn more points. But registration is actually closed right now online, but you can print forms and bring them the day of the race. Registration opens at 8:30, and it's at Churchville-Chili High School in the middle school cafeteria.
I've been a few times, and I feel like it is community support on parade, essentially. I mean, they all come out for you guys, don't they?
Yes, they do. They show a tremendous amount of support. Our community has been just absolutely awe-inspiring for what they've done for our family, for what they've done for the community. We've helped a number of people, and this year we're looking to, really help out the Golisano Children's Hospital and have a part of the hospital dedicated in memory of our son.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
exciting.
Wonderful.
Which part will that be?
It's called the Caregiver's Alcove. It's an area like between the rooms. The rooms in the new hospital wing will have windows in them, so everybody can see in and keep an eye on the kids at all times. So if you want to step out and talk to the doctors so the kids don't hear, it's a nice little area where all of the information and chairs are, but you can still see your child inside the room.
That's wonderful. So in the 10 years, life has changed for you, of course. But you meet people, do you meet people every year that you don't know maybe who say they were inspired by the story? Are you adding new people on to the number of people who come on out?
Yes, I think one of the things that we have noticed is through something as simple as geocaching. We hide little things in the woods with my family, and there are things in there that are in memory of our son Daniel, and people have reached out that way.
Good to know. Thank you.
Read more about it, daniels5k.com.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you